I think Colin Farrell's really cute, too.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most scalding tea or surprising anecdotes Britney spilled about famous people in her memoir, The Woman in Me.
Get rebellious, sassy, fun.
Number 10, Max Martin. You might not know his name, but trust us, he's a big deal and instrumental in turning Britney into an overnight pop sensation.
And then I say, like, hit me, baby, one more time. And I was like, and then I hear myself say, yeah, it's pretty good.
But before working together on any music, they met for a meal in NYC to get acquainted. Britney recalls an amusing anecdote involving an accident with a candle, a table set ablaze, and a speedy getaway. But the professional spark had been lit, and she flew to Sweden to work on her debut track, Baby One More Time.
Usually when he works with my singing, we have two other producers that come in. He usually writes the songs for me. He comes in with the vocals towards the end and perfects them and makes them brilliant and genius.
In her book, she praises the songwriter and producer, saying, quote, Max listened to me. She told him she wanted her sound to be more rhythm and blues, and he helped her realize her vision. And as we now know, it was a hit. Number 9, the MOUSEKETEERS. At just 11, Brit snagged her big break on the Mickey Mouse Club. In her memoir, she called it, quote, boot camp for the entertainment industry, due to non-stop rehearsals, lessons, and school. Yet she also recalls it as, quote, a kid's dream, unbelievably fun.
There's absolutely no way I can let my best friend Stacy go out with that slime ball. Dear Stacy, I know you're desperate for a date.
Dressing room assignments created friendship groups, and she buddied up with one Christina Aguilera. They both admired the older kids, but Britney hit it off best with Justin Timberlake. She revealed that they had their first kiss at a sleepover during a game of Truth or Dare, with Janet Jackson's music providing the soundtrack. As we now know, she nearly reunited with Mouseketeer pal Ryan Gosling in The Notebook in the next decade. Talk about full circle moments.
I knew I had to see you again because we never really finished things, not really.
Number 8, Diane Sawyer. In the 2000s, many young stars like Britney were done incredibly dirty by the media. In The Woman in Me, she recalls painful interviews with hosts like Ryan Seacrest and Matt Lauer, questioning her abilities as a mother.
You saw the questions that were being asked. Is Britney a bad mom?
However, it was her 2003 interview with Diane Sawyer that marked her, quote, breaking point. Britney felt blindsided and set up to be humiliated as Sawyer probed into her personal life, from her public image to her breakup with Timberlake.
You broke his heart. You did something that caused him so much pain, so much suffering. What did you do?
This incident cast a shadow over her, leading her to describe it as a watershed moment where she felt transformed into a, quote, bad person. Looking back, she recognizes she wasn't in the right mindset for such a personal conversation.
That's really bad.
Because of the example for kids and how hard it is to be a parent and keep all of this away from your kids.
Well, that's really sad that she said that.
Number 7, Natalie Portman. Did you know Britney's first professional gig was in the off-Broadway musical Ruthless, where she understudied Laura Bell Bundy?
We very coincidentally were understudies for the same show when we were kids. Okay. So we both were like child actresses.
When Britney left to pursue other projects, Natalie Portman took her place. Of course, with both pursuing showbiz careers, their paths would cross again.
She understudied and then she got the part of the Mickey Mouse Club and she left and I took over for her.
As Britney recounts in her book, after her breakup with Justin, she became more secluded, but she still tried being more social while working to move past her heartache. Britney shares an unexpected story about throwing a New Year's Eve party with Portman in her memoir, marking a turning point in her journey toward healing and social reconnection.
When we were like 18 and both of us had different careers, she obviously became a pop icon and I was acting, and then we met up again and we were like, we both had the same first job. It's wild. And we had a party together.
Number 6, Elton John. In 2019, the pop star announced, quote, an indefinite work hiatus. Her memoir revealed that returning to the studio hadn't crossed her mind until a call changed everything.
Elton opened up to The Guardian about his experience working with Brit in the studio, telling the outlet it took some convincing to get the singer to release their studio record.
She recounts how Sir Elton John sent her, quote, the sweetest video message, proposing a collaboration. Honored and inspired by his industry struggles, she agreed, resulting in the memorable duet Hold Me Closer. Britney cherished her deep connection with John, reminiscing about their instant bond at an Oscars party years prior. Also, the track's sample of Tiny Dancer flooded her with nostalgic memories from childhood car rides. Britney describes the recording experience as, quote, fantastic, emphasizing that, quote, it didn't feel good, it felt great. Do we dare wish for more future collaborations? Number 5, Paris Hilton. Britney and Paris became friends during the peak of their limelight, but as we learn in the book, their friendship was much more than the wild party animals the media made them out to be.
I think she's very misunderstood and people don't know the real her, and I've spent a lot of time with her and she's actually so sweet and so smart.
Spears calls her friend, quote, one of the people who was kindest to me, and details how Hilton was there for her during the lowest moments of her life. While she says that Hilton did encourage her to go out and have a good time, she says their nights out were never as outrageous as they were made out to be.
She also says that her portrayal as a party girl was overblown. It was never as wild as the press made it out to be.
She also noted how Paris helped her behind closed doors, coming over to her house and offering support when she needed it the most.
Do you think that this will be a healing journey for her as well?
I think it will.
Number 4, Colin Farrell. After hearing that JT had apparently moved on, Britney decided to re-enter the dating scene.
And Brit? Well, about 10 months after the breakup, she writes she had a passionate fling with Colin Farrell.
Her eyes landed on Irish heartthrob Colin Farrell.
I think Colin Farrell's really cute, too. I think it's refreshing that he doesn't care what people think about him.
After a friend helped connect them, Britney drove to the set of his movie SWAT to make her move. She'd been watching him in action when Farrell came over and asked if she had, quote, any pointers.
How'd you guys meet? She came out to the set a week ago. I'm doing a film, so she came out to the set to have a look. She knew the producer.
What followed was a whirlwind romance Britney vividly described as a, quote, 2-week brawl. She added, quote, we were all over each other, grappling so passionately it was like we were in a street fight. Still, the singer says she cautiously avoided becoming, quote, too attached, as she was still mending a broken heart. Yet, she fondly remembers their, quote, fun time together.
For the record, you guys together?
Not at all, seriously. I'm not even joking. No, just a mate. Just met her a week ago having a laugh.
Number 3, Madonna. As Britney's friend and mentor, Madonna's name pops up perhaps more than any other celeb throughout the book. She details how the singer was there for her during her breakup and how she offered invaluable advice about navigating the industry.
You'll get it right now, oh yeah, 'cause you're in Hollywood.
Of course, she also addressed that kiss from the 2003 VMAs. According to Brit, they'd only ever practiced it as an air smooch, but shortly before showtime, she decided to create a buzzworthy moment and just go for it.
We never really did it in rehearsal. When we actually got on stage and we did it, it's like when you have all those lights, you really let go, and we really did it.
Still, Britney credits Madonna for providing a blueprint for women in the biz, encouraging them to own their power. Reflecting on their relationship, she said, quote, she modeled a type of strength that I needed to see.
All my people round and round, party all night long. Come on, Britney, lose control. Watch you take it down.
Number 2, Christina Aguilera. After their respective pop debuts, the media fueled a rivalry between Britney and ex-Tina, churning out rumors of a feud. Aguilera didn't necessarily want to be featured in the memoir, but the pair have too much history for Brit to ignore.
I'd rather be you than me, so, that's...
She called back to the Dirty Singer's 2003 Rolling Stone cover with her ex, and, well, she wasn't happy, especially as Christina referenced the breakup in the accompanying article.
In that story, she said she thought Justin and I should get back together, which was just confusing, given how negative she'd been elsewhere.
She also talks about when the singer partied with their shared dancers while her conservatorship prevented her from joining certain activities. But it's not all bad press.
It would have been nice to have drinks with them, to get rebellious, sassy, fun.
She did talk about their friendship during their Mouse House days and praised ex-Tina's confidence in front of the cameras. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Donatella Versace. Following her breakup with Justin Timberlake, she found solace in the company of the designer while hanging out in Italy. Mariah Carey. She had her photo taken with the singer at an award show. Just don't ask her what she won. She only remembers that, quote, perfect photo.
She said, "No, come stand here, darling. This is my light. This is my side. I want you to stand here so I can get my good side, girl."
Robin Williams. A short and sweet anecdote about running into the actor in an elevator. Oprah Winfrey. She praised Oprah for reminding her that her intimate life is no one's business.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Michael Jackson. Brit recalled the way performing with the King of Pop made her feel.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Justin Timberlake. Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake were the it couple until their 2002 split, sparking rumors of infidelity. Britney confessed to kissing choreographer Wade Robson, but she insisted Justin was unfaithful too.
But in Britney's book, she now claims it was Justin who cheated on her with an unnamed celebrity.
However, public scrutiny unfairly fell on her, not helped by Justin seemingly thriving off the attention. Britney also recalled the painful moment when, just before shooting the overprotected The Dark Child remix music video, she reportedly received a curt text from Justin reading, quote, "It's over."
She says he initiated over text, saying that she was devastated, yet portrayed by the media as a harlot who'd broken the heart of America's golden boy.
Perhaps the biggest bombshell revealed in the memoir is that she'd become pregnant during the relationship. However, they decided to terminate after Justin insisted they weren't ready to take this step.
He was allegedly at Britney's side, strumming his guitar, trying to comfort her as she cried on her bathroom floor.
In another shocking confession, Britney shared how Justin visited her post-breakup and gifted her a framed breakup letter, which she stores under her bed. Which celeb story from Britney's book surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments.
If you had to choose between being in it and not being in it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.